Luxor is my favorite place in Egypt. And Karnak Temple, I believe, is the most impressive temple in Egypt. It features massive stone columns as high as 21 meters. And the tallest surviving ancient obelisk carved from a single piece of stone.
We have here the biggest towers in Egypt. It's meant to be 40 meters high. Names with numbers like 1822, and here you find another name with tells 1852. Can you see it? So we call them the Vandals. The other one was the falcon head. Can you see it? That is Horus. He's holding the white crown of Upper Egypt.
We toured the west bank of the Nile in the afternoon, including the Colossi of Memnon, the Valley of Kings, and Hatshepsut Temple. The tombs were excavated for the pharaohs and nobles. The perfectly preserved tomb of Tutankhamun was discovered here. Your ticket allows you to enter 3 tombs of your choice, or you can pay extra for additional tombs. The tour guide usually explains to you what you will see inside and does not enter the tombs with you. You can ask the guide to choose which ones to see. Nowadays, you are allowed to take photos and videos inside the tombs. The Hatshepsut Temple is uniquely designed, much like classical architecture. We planned our trip for late October in order to watch the Opera Aida at the spectacular outdoor setting of Hatshepsut Temple. I could easily stay for extra few days in Luxor before or after the Nile cruise. The best hotel in Luxor is the Winter Palace, with beautiful rooms and gardens. Cruising the Nile in comfort is definitely the best way to visit iconic sites in ancient Egypt. You can start your 4-night cruise in Luxor and visit the popular sites of Ashna, Edfu, and Kom Ombo before disembarking in Aswan. Alternatively, you can fly to Aswan and cruise your way down to Luxor in 3 nights. Edfu Temple is one of the best preserved ancient monuments in Egypt. had traveled with my sister and a friend. Unfortunately, my sister fell outside the temple and had multiple toe fractures. A lot of people there helped her, sitting her down, bringing water and ice and asking her what she needs. But in Egypt, you never know if people help you because of their kindness or for the tips. We even had to give tips to the policeman or the security guard who helped wheeling the stretcher to the ambulance. Within a short 1 hour, a doctor was called onto the ship, managed to get film from an ancient portable X-ray machine and put plaster on her foot. Quite efficient to our surprise. After this accident, we had to cancel our trip to Israel, but did manage to complete the itinerary in Jordan after Egypt, with the help of wheelchair and crutches. Check out our video on how people on wheelchair travel in Egypt and Jordan and still have a great time. The Temple of Kom Ombo is an unusual double temple dedicated to Horus and Sobek, the crocodile god. Next to the temple, you'll find a crocodile museum featuring a collection of mummified crocodiles. The Philae Temple is on a beautiful island in the reservoir of the Aswan Dam. It was relocated here following the construction of the high dam, which threatened to submerge the temple permanently. This achievement in itself makes the area worth visiting. Sailing down the Nile in Aswan on a traditional Felucca is a beautiful experience, especially during sunset. You may also want to visit the Aswan Coptic Christian Church, Philae Essence's Palace, and the local market. We didn't think much of the local market. We didn't buy anything there. The St. George ship is quite dated. The rooms are reasonably spacious. You cannot really swim on the deck as the water in the pool is quite shallow. I've only seen people using the jacuzzi. The highlight of the ship is great services from staff and delicious Egyptian and international food, as well as the happy, entertaining chef. Tea and coffee are served late afternoon during beautiful sunset. After the Nile cruise, we stay at Aswan Movenpick Resort. It's on an island with a quick boat transfer from the mainland. It's a 4.5-star hotel with spacious rooms, large pool, and good breakfast. best hotel in Aswan is the Hotel Sofitel legend Old Cataract, located in the 19th century Victorian palace. We saw the Oberoi Zahra luxury Nile cruiser docking next to the St George ship in Aswan and had a quick inspection. The ship looks newer with a more contemporary design and a nice spa facility. We couldn't see the rooms because they were all occupied. To extend your Nile cruise holiday, consider a day trip to Simbel. You can travel by air or by car. It takes approximately 3.5 hours to drive each way. Most people depart very early in the morning to avoid heat in the afternoon. Subscribe to our channel for authentic first-class trip reviews.